It's the most wonderful time of the year. What's up? You're watching Hive Mind, the most cautious show on the internet. My name is Riley, and as always, I'm joined by my nauseous co-host, Dignan.
I'm good. I'm not gonna do it.
Today, we're celebrating artists getting paid 1/10 of a cent for their streams. This is Guessing Your Top Artist on Spotify Wrapped. All right, here's how this one's gonna work. On Twitter, I asked you guys to reply with a screenshot of your Spotify Wrapped. Grant went through those and blocked out your top artist. So we're gonna see the bottom four and have to guess the top one.
I got it.
1 point for each one to get right. Me versus Dignan versus you. Maverick from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. More like Dirk, no thank you.
Jason, you're a little kid.
We'll talk about our Spotify Wraps in here too. Before we get into it, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, go to HiveMindTV.com and check out our merch. We got Cartoon Puns posters, we got stickers, we got a bunch of stuff up over there. Also consider joining our Patreon. It's only $5 a month. You get to play against us in the games, you get extra content. Thanks to everybody who supports us over there.
Please do it. It's so cheap.
First one, Alexopog.
Let's go, Alexopog.
Number 5, JID. Number 4, Baby Keem. Number 3, Playboi Carti. Number 2, Aminé. And number 1, who?
Host. Wrap me up like a little gift. I don't know.
You know, I always dreamed that we'd have a fan base, but I never could have dreamed that our fans would be so based.
Me too, man. We really made it. 3, 2, 1.
I put Tyler.
I put Kanye West.
Kendrick Lamar.
I was thinking that one down.
But he didn't drop.
Yeah,
That's
he didn't
what
drop.
I thought that too, though. But let's see the whole wrapped here. Okay, we got Kendrick at number 1. Top songs, Humble.
Still banging Humble.
Number 2, High Fashion. I'm gonna guess that's is the Roddy Ricch and Mustard
And
song.
Mustard.
Magnolia, Playboi Carti, Family Ties.
Hey, well done, Alexo.
Let's just go straight into the next one.
Straight into it.
Steamroll. We got Abby Wright. Number 5, Doja Cat. Number 4, Megan Thee Stallion. Number 3, Gene Dawson. Number 2, Rico Nasty. And number 1... Now, Abby was in one of the Guessing Our Fans' Favorite Artists from Their Pictures videos. So I'm trying to remember something from that. Because I know Rico Nasty was on that list during that one. Whom else?
There are no other context clues here. You know, we can't zoom in
I know,
on a
it's
picture.
so, we don't got
just
pictures. It's just a list. It's 4 artists. Complete the puzzle.
Yeah, and the number 1, in a lot of cases, is random than the other 4. You know, it's not like they lead to each other necessarily. 3, 2, 1.
I put Breakins.
I put Tizo Touchdown.
Brockhampton.
That's a lot of people.
All right, let's see what Abby's got here. Songs, we got Pegasus, Steam, Itachi.
Nice.
Itachi
Let's
by
go.
Way Rose Moxie featuring Midwest, which we shot the music video for.
Shout out to homies.
Shout out to Abby. Fantasize, Ericdoa.
Yeah.
Great song. And almost 50,000 minutes listened.
I also wanted to mention that she said that we pretty much created her taste of music this year.
Oh, yeah.
Well.
That's what we're out here to do. We're programming,
We're
folks.
gatekeeping, we're programming, we're influencing, and we're manipulating.
Social media manipulators. That's what I like to call them.
When you go home for the holidays, your mom's like, so what do I tell my friends that you do? I'm like, I'm a social media manipulator.
Yeah. Oh, how many followers does he have?
As much as I deserve.
Damien.
The son of the devil.
Number 5, Quadeca.
Nice.
Number 4, Billie Eilish.
Great.
Number 3, Olivia Rodrigo, aka O-Rod. Number 2, Glaive. And number 1,
Who knows?
best thing about these artists is they're all 15 years old.
Yeah.
Currently.
Bright futures ahead of them. What do I got? I got wrinkles. Are my wrinkles coming through?
No, I just said you had a little piece of like lint or soot on you.
Soot.
It could have been a piece of soot.
I was
I don't
down
know.
at the construction site this morning, got a little soot on me.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I put Aries.
I put ericdoa.
Tyler, the Creator.
Oh,
Of course.
This game is kind of impossible.
Yeah,
I just
it's
want to
tough.
point that out.
It's
this
tough.
game is very hard, but
Yeah.
it's fun to see what you guys listen to.
Yeah, I love seeing the raps. I know everybody's like, oh, fuck you, post your music taste, think you're so cool. Honestly, it's a great time of the year.
It is a great time.
I really like it.
All right, let's see what Damien was listening to.
Okay.
All right, Tyler at the number 1 spot. We got Deja Vu, Olivia Rodrigo, number 1 song. Good For You, number 2. Happier Than Ever, number 3. Lumberjack by Tyler, and then Pissed by Glaive at number 5. Almost 50,000 minutes here, too.
Yeah, solid.
You know what I want?
Yes.
I want a Godify wrapped. Like when I get to heaven, I want kind of like the sins per year, like that sort of
Yes.
thing, like runs down the stats. Like here's how many minutes you spent having premarital sex. The minutes wouldn't be impressive, but
kind of the themes of the years of your life. Like this year, you're smoking a lot of bass.
your number 1 sin this this year was cocaine.
Nothing compared to the year before you died when you kicked an old lady down the stairs.
It also uses all the hip language that the Spotify rap
Yes.
is using. This year, cigarettes were your bae.
You couldn't live without them. In fact, you got the shakes.
Well, in this year, no one lied more than you. All right, this one we got Alex. Number 5, LilyPichu. Number 4, Dream. Number 3, BTS. Number 2, Derivakat. And number 1, who? Dream, also a legendary streamer and musician and masked figure.
Whoa.
We were all masked figures in this year.
Masked Singer, have you been watching the new season?
We're all masked singers this year.
Have you seen the spinoff Masked Dancer?
We're all masked dancers this year.
3, 2, 1.
I put Blackpink.
I put K-pop star Kid Rock.
This is Corpse Husband.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Almost got it.
Yeah, kind of.
Almost got it. Now, Kid Rock's like 54 years old now. When do you think he's going to drop the kid?
Well, Lil Wayne's still Lil Wayne, and we got a lot of like young Jeezy. I guess he did drop it. He's just Jeezy now.
Okay, but Lil Wayne is still little.
Yeah, he's 30s, in his 30s.
No, I mean like he's tiny.
Oh, he's short. Yeah.
He's never not
Kid
gonna
Rock
be
is
short.
categorically not a kid.
Yes.
Billy the Kid. He was the kid till he died.
He died at like 26.
Yeah, still not a kid when he died. Jason Kidd's still a kid. That's his last name. What? So?
Oh, he's just going to change his last name.
Good. Jason Adult. I don't know. Corpse at number 1. Yep. Agoraphobic. Okay. Hot Demon. E-Girls Are Ruining My Life. Dreamy Night. Shout Baby. Top genre anime. Not very many minutes listened. I imagine your minutes spent on Twitch probably is very high. Yeah. Now, just desserts. They say you get your just desserts.
Yeah.
I personally like to have a meal beforehand.
Oh,
you know, just desserts. That'll make my tummy hurt.
Yeah.
Empty stomach and putting just dessert in there?
No, I want a classic 4-course meal. I want a bowl of cereal. I want raw noodles, and then I want the cooked version of those noodles. Then I want a sucker.
Like a lollipop?
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of like one from the bank. And then for real dessert, I want socks.
Wait.
A new pair of socks to put on my feet.
Socks.
My feet sweat a lot when I eat.
Okay, but do you eat them?
Not really. Maybe I'll eat the old ones.
Why are they part?
Well, it's dessert. It's like a little treat. Warm socks, you know?
Okay, yeah, I guess. Dessert's usually just what you eat, but okay.
You've obviously never been to a good restaurant.
Yeah, you've got a lot of weird habits. I mean, everybody kind of knows that. So.
Fine dining's not a weird habit.
There's a lot of sweets in there, by the way. The bowl of cereal, the sucker, the socks. Next one, here we go. This is just this. That's their name. And then Off Clyde, Cash Dami, Slump Sixes, SSG Kobe, Autumn, and who?
I like this list.
I like this list too. Is their name the 21 Pilots logo?
Is that what that is?
It might be. Is that a clue? Imagine you're at your friend's house and he's playing Autumn, and then you hear him just switch it to Stressed Out by 21 Pilots.
Spark one up, sit back, enjoy the ride. 3, 2, 1.
I put Yeet.
I put Break-ins.
It is Yeet.
Yes!
Nice!
There we go.
Wow, Mr. Down in the Dumps, wanna go, and now he's high as a horse, can ride on a mountaintop.
What do you mean high as a horse?
Well, horses have a higher tolerance for drugs, aka ketamine, and so when you say high as a horse, it means higher than any human could get.
oh, so when people say get off your high horse, they mean the horse is high on ketamine?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Get off that high horse.
He's dissociative. He can't ride straight. He's dissociating.
He's projecting. Get away from him. He's astral projecting.
He's losing motor function as we speak. You're gonna want to get off that high horse.
He's starting to dance like he's at a Fish concert. Get out of there.
Get off that high horse. He's listening to pigeons playing ping pong. Can I get another bump? Number 1 song, you got MIA by SSG Kobe, one of my favorite songs of the year. Antisocial, Baby Santana. Sorry about that. Yeet, 29,000, and then top genre, Plug. It feels very weird to see Spotify say Plug, you know?
It does. I saw some weird ones on people posting. They're like,
Bubble Grunge is the new one I keep seeing.
I'll see like Under the Fridge Trap. And I'm like, I've never heard of that.
It's like hallway jazz.
Bird metal.
Next one, Justin, and then, ooh, no. We've got number 5, Tyler the Creator, number 4, Iglooghost, number 3, Glaive, number 2, ericdoa, and number 1,
I wish famous people had to post these. Like people we idolize, like they don't even have the choice. Like Spotify takes it from them and puts it out and releases it like a document. Like 50 most followed people on Instagram, Spotify Wrapped. You can check it. If they're not valid, unfollow.
On principle, I have a few issues with this, but you know,
privacy and
sets,
stuff.
sets weird precedents.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I like the idea of seeing like what Bradley Cooper listened to on Spotify.
Yeah, Oscar nominees, the Grammy nominees, like they have to be released.
Tay Diggs.
Tay Diggs. Diggs.
I'd love to see what Tay Diggs is listening. I know, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
JPEG Mafia?
I went with Quadeca.
Porter Robinson.
That totally makes sense.
That does make sense.
Absolutely makes sense with this list.
Great project this year. Makes sense.
Top 5 songs, all of them are Porter songs except for Bastard by Glaive, I believe. And then 40,000 minutes listened. Hyperpop top genre.
Hyperpop Daily. Shout out.
Shout out to Hyperpop Daily.
Saw you draw that horse.
Oh, that horse was awesome.
Yeah, that horse was awesome.
All right, here's ours.
Yay!
So this is Dignan's right here.
That's what I've been listening to.
Listen to more music than all y'all so far.
Yeah.
Just want to say that. 90,000 minutes.
Absolutely.
And that checks out. Whenever I go over to Diggy's house, I mean, he's cooking, he's listening to music on a big speaker, he's got music playing while he watches TV.
Oh, yeah. I'm stream farming myself for this number. Like, I want this number. It's like a year goal of mine.
We got number 1 artist, Bob Dylan.
That is Robert Zimmerman from Minnesota.
Number 2, Kanye West. Number 3, Pierre Bourne. Number 4, Lil Yachty. And number 5, the Marshall Tucker Band.
Yes! That is my top 5.
All right, these songs, you want to break them down?
Top songs, I got I'm Just a Fan by Tizo. Absolutely infectious tune. I couldn't stop listening to.
Came out not that long ago. Kind of
know.
insane that this is your number 1 song.
Yeah. I mean, it was the week it came out. I was just like showing it to people, listening to it over and over and over again. Nothing could scratch that itch. Take It Easy, not the Eagles version, the Archie James Kavanaugh version. It's got an interesting story if you want to look into it.
Yeah, you're a big fan of the Kavanaughs. Okay, keep going.
Abe's Song or Ab Song by the Marshall Tucker Band off the debut album. Beautiful little sad tune there. One Day, a Saint Panther cover of a Sharon Van Etten song, and A Song for You, a Leon Russell ballad.
Folk rock top genre too.
That's the first year in, I think, ever that folk rock crept up to number 1. And it's weird. I got Pierre Bourne, Lil Yachty, and Kanye West, and they said, this motherfucker loves some folk rock.
And then mine here.
Let's go!
Number 1 artist, Bladee. I saw a lot of people saying they thought that it was a joke that I liked Bladee this much. I really listened to Bladee that much. The Fool came out this year. I listened to that a lot, but also Ice Dancer, one of my favorite albums ever. Kanye in the number 2 spot. Donda, Yeezus, did a Life of Pablo thing this year too. Had like a few phases. And then I also went back and listened chronologically through the Kanye discography.
Yeah.
Just like in a 1 week span.
It's crazy that Kanye got this high for you and you did so much listening of the leak.
Yeah, I had the leak downloaded on my computer, and I listened to the leak of the Kanye Donda live show before the album came out. Like, for a month, it was all I listened to. Number 3, Jacob Sigmund. That's our friend, but also a great pop musician. You should check him out. Slow Dive, Shoegaze Legends. I listened to a lot of Souvlaki this year. I wasn't sad. Don't say I was sad. Please stop saying it. Don't stop. The chat is saying I'm sad. That's not true.
He's smiling right now. How could he be sad?
And number 5, Field Medic. My top songs, I will say, I try to help my friends out with the streams. So sometimes I'll be streaming like on repeat. You know what I mean? So
you did the stream farm?
I did a little bit of stream farming for my friends.
That's okay.
You're Smart by Jacob Sigmund is there for that reason. Don't Wake Me Up, I'm Dreaming by Jacob Sigmund. I think that's more of a natural thing.
Yeah,
I love that song and listen to it all the time. Number 3, Hotel Breakfast by Bladee. Pop out like a toast. When the Sun Hits by Slow Dive. And then number 5, I think, by Bladee. 48,000 minutes of listening. That is a low number for me, but I don't have aux in my car and I listen to CDs.
And you do a lot of SoundCloud.
I do some SoundCloud. I do a lot of YouTube. Just music videos and going down rabbit holes on YouTube. Ones I was surprised weren't on this list were Caroline Polachek. That was the number 1. I was like, I thought that would be number 2.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was going to be Bladee, Caroline, Kanye. Also, Samia.
Yeah.
Mitski.
I'm surprised like Faye Webster or Phoebe's not on there for you.
Oh, yeah. And Faye Webster. I was obsessed with the Faye Webster album for a while, so.
Is what it is, buddy. Those are our wrap. And that is us being as vulnerable as I've ever been with anyone.
Let's get back into guessing. Oh, my gosh. We got Niztopia. Go subscribe to Niz on Twitch. Go follow him on Twitch. That's a friend of ours, but very entertaining individual.
I like to call him the Big Cheese Niz.
Big Cheese Niz.
Like Cheese Whiz?
Yeah, I call him King Nizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
That's good.
Niz has got number 5, Glaive, number 4, Kuru, number 3, Aries, number 2, ericdoa, and number 1, Who. A lot of hyperpop here.
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
I put underscores.
I put underscores.
Numlock.
Yeah, I was between a few. Yeah, that song Anxious by Numlock, I was listening at the beginning of 2021, end of 2020. I was listening to that song all the time. It's a great song. As for songs, we've got Business by Numlock, Ditto by Aries, 2267, Kamo and Eric, Stuck by Numlock, and God Mode by Tropes and Kuru. Shout out to Niztopia one more time. Snaps for Nistopia in the chat. I saw in some of these raps, did you see the ones that are K-pop fans with 467,000 minutes of listening?
I feel like they're the ones that are the super fans that are stream farming.
Well, they are stream farming for
Right.
sure, but it's just like,
That's insane.
I didn't know there were that many minutes in a year.
Yeah. I don't even know how many minutes are in an hour, low-key.
40, no.
The sun sets in the east and rises in the north.
That's in the north.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, because it's up, yeah.
Yeah.
Shane.
Let's go, Shane.
Number 5, Trippie Redd. Number 4, SoFaygo. Number 3, Kanye West. Number 2, Drake. And number 1, who? And you feel like you got this one?
Yeah, I do.
I see by your nodding.
I'm just nodding off.
What if that's what nodding off meant? It was just like, yeah, I'm about to sleep. I'm tired.
3, 2, 1.
I put Carti.
And I put Playboi, so if you put them together, we both guess Playboi Carti.
This is George Strait.
George fucking Strait! You're shitting me. You're shitting me. Look at him. Look at him amongst...
Look at him. Oh my gosh.
I mean, the original vamp, really. That's awesome.
This is the coolest one so far.
Yeah, what a boss.
This is like yours.
It's reminiscent of mine.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it.
Wow, it is interesting that George Strait is your number 1 artist, but your songs do not reflect that. Your number 1 is Hang with the Goats by SoFaygo. Number 2 is Wants and Needs by Drake and Lil Baby. Number 3 is Up Off 1942 by SoFaygo. Number 4 is Knock Knock by SoFaygo. And number 5 is Solid featuring Drake on the Young Thug project.
Yeah.
I can't believe SoFaygo isn't number 1 with this
Yeah.
top songs list. That's insane.
Very strange. Big shout out, Shane.
Shane, big shout out. Nick J. We've got Zelooperz,
Shout out.
Tyler the Creator, Playboi Carti, Crazy Frog. This looks photoshopped.
Yeah.
Crazy Frog
Yeah, it
looks a
does.
little bolder
looks
than
a
the
little
rest
bolder.
of them. You did an okay job. I don't think you got the right typeface.
No. I mean, after George Strait, I'm just like thrown for a loop. Like this, I don't know.
The other day I saw a box of condoms, and on the top of it there was one of those little badges that said triple tested.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I was like, what does that mean? Did they have 3 people have sex with these condoms on and they were like, all right, nobody got pregnant, nobody got a disease, they're triple tested. Or was one singular condom triple tested for different things?
Oh.
Was it like-
wind resistance? Like they roll it on gravel.
Yeah, they like run over it with a truck. And
They
like,
test its towing capacity. They like tie weights to the end of it. And
they see
pull
how
on
much
it.
stuff they can fit in it. You know, they tie it up like a balloon, like a water balloon, throw it at their friend. Or was it 3 different condoms? It's just so weird that triple tested.
Yeah.
Like if that said double tested, I'd be like, I wish they had triple tested. I don't think I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna go get a triple tested one.
Singular tested.
10 times tested. I'm like, okay, they had to test it a lot. That's kind of concerning.
I don't know. 3, 2, 1.
I put JPEG Mafia.
I put MF Doom.
Is JPEG Mafia.
Riley.
Let's go.
Nice.
Even though you're a liar and a crook and a fraud, you're a crazy fraud, honestly,
crazy.
for doing that. We got Van Gogh's Left Ear by Zelooperz.
Great song.
Fix Yourself by JPEG Mafia. Battery by Zelooperz. 1539 North Calvert by JPEG Mafia. 18,000 minutes of listening.
Get those numbers up.
Get the numbers up.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to
Do
say.
more listening in 2022.
And, I mean, just don't lie.
Yeah.
Like, lying is just not cool. And that's going to come up on your Godify Wrapped. So,
Yeah.
ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. We got The World Won't End, Ethan Poggers. Number 5, Echo 2K. Number 4, Parker, a.k.a. Quinn. Number 3, Tiger's Jaw. Number 2, Blade. And number 1, who? So we got a Drainer who likes the musical stylings of Tiger's Jaw. And for my GBC heads out there, Tiger's Jaw is the former band of Wicca Springs Eternal.
I can't wait till we get to affect like our child's genome so much that having a kid is like a fucking Build-A-Bear.
You just like pick all its
Yeah,
stuff.
everything.
Should we give him gap teeth? I kind of like gap teeth.
I want him to have a butt chin.
Can we please give him a good throwing arm?
Lord, don't give him your temperament.
Welcome to Build a Baby, where we build your baby exactly how you want.
Instead of like the container of all the stuffing, it's just like blood and guts. And they're like spinning around there filling like a little empty skin.
All right, time to pick his organs.
3, 2, 1.
Put Alex G.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Salem.
Oh, that's
That makes
so
sense.
sick.
That makes sense.
Good for you.
Yeah,
oh
what a
my
great
God.
list.
That was another one that I was like surprised wasn't on mine. I listened to a ton of Salem this year. We got a Witch House fan here.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. Oh my gosh, only 1,300 minutes of music listening this year.
That's like a day. Probably big on Bandcamp.
Probably
or
doesn't,
something.
yeah, probably Scrobbles, does a lot of scrobbling.
Groove Shark.
LimeWire. I
Frostwire.
was gonna say Frostwire.
Bear Share.
BitTorrent. Next one, Ash. MTW Omegamon. Number 5, Syby. Number 4, Young Thug. Number 3, Thouxanbanfauni. Number 2, Young Stoner Life. And number 1, Question mark.
Some hard shit, Ash.
YSL, Young Stoner Life / Yves Saint Laurent. Yves Saint Laurent. Yves Saint Laurent. Sometimes if you're choking on food, you'll start to sound like you're speaking in a French accent.
Absolutely, I've noticed that. Some guy was dying next to me in a restaurant. I just was like, he's French, dude. I was coming to this restaurant, and he's like, and I turned around and I was so pissed that he was French that I punched him in the gut. And next thing I know, everyone's got me on their shoulders. I'm getting bottles for free. And now every time I go to the restaurant, that guy's waiting there with my favorite dish, and he just kind of pushes it in my direction and gives me one of these.
Was he French?
No.
Oh, he wasn't French at all.
Just a fat guy.
Just a fat guy choking on some shrimp.
Mm-hmm. Should have been my first clue. French people can't get fat.
Really?
Yeah, all the cigarettes. 3, 2, 1.
Uno the Activist?
I put D Savage.
It is Uno the Activist.
Yeah.
I knew
Riley's on
I knew
fire.
Thouxanbanfauni was
Right.
like the modifier.
Yeah.
Like I was like, that makes sense. Like they're gonna be together, you know. If someone listens to a bunch of Thousand Band, they're listening to a
love
bunch
Uno.
of Uno. D Savage is a good guess though. That makes
you.
the same. Now, is there a Rosetta Stone for accents?
Oh.
Like instead of learning a new language, like it just teaches you how to do an accent of another language. Like I'd like to speak it in English,
Right, it's
but
all
like
English.
a French person would.
Yes. So you're almost learning to speak English as if someone else is using Rosetta Stone to learn to speak English.
Yeah, like I would like to speak with an Italian accent, but I want it to be perfect.
Yes. You don't want it to be a gross caricature.
Want to learn to speak Spanish? No, not the language, the accent. With Rosetta Stone, Accents Edition.
That could be useful.
Some people at SNL could use it. Next, we've got Cam Holler.
Cam.
Cam from Cuff Boys.
I'd cuff that boy.
Don't say stuff like that.
It's cuffing season, daddy.
Okay.
Date
don't-
me.
Okay, don't say stuff like that. Number 5, Dark Complex. Number 4, Sworn In. Number 3, Lil Skies.
All right.
Number 2, The Kid Laroi. And number 1, who? Mix the rock with the rap a little bit, you know what I mean? That's kind of what
Hey.
Cam's doing. He's like in the kitchen cooking or whipping, I guess.
No one's ever done that either.
Yeah. Yeah, rap and rock. Anybody ever thought about like...
We could call it rack. 3, 2, 1.
Trippie Red?
Triple red.
It is Trippie Red.
Yes. Absolutely. Bow. Yeah, Cam's a big redhead, you know what I mean? Here's Cam's roundup. We got Trippie Red in the number 1 spot. Number 1, Skid Marks, which is a meme song that Cam himself made.
That's awesome.
Why is that in your number 1?
Well, he obviously stream farmed it.
The Less I Know, the Better by Tame Impala is your
Okay.
second song. Only 2,500 minutes of music on Spotify.
I feel like he's a big SoundCloud guy.
Yeah, so, yeah, gotta be. Well, thank you, Cam, for sending it. Appreciate you. Everybody give it up for Cuff Boys.
Thank you,
Everybody
Cuff
give it up for
Boys.
Last one, we've got Seal.
I can see it from a kiss from a rose on the
Tame Impala, Radiohead, Fleet Foxes, Sufjan Stevens, and whom?
Wow.
Like a pitchfork head here.
Yeah. Is Sufjan a name, or is that like a thing or a place?
That's a name.
Is it his actual name?
I think so.
Sufjan.
Sufjan Stevens? Sufjan Stevens?
You've been using your Rosetta Stone I got you for your birthday.
I haven't been using it.
Well, it sounds great.
I only taken 2 courses.
If you're too embarrassed to admit it, I'll say it for you. You sound good.
Sufjan Stevens.
Yes.
Is that good?
Yeah, you make me want to punch you. That's how I know it's good.
Oh, yeah, because you hate French people. Yeah, sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Carti.
I guess Elliott Smith.
It is Animal Collective.
Ah,
Makes perfect sense.
yeah. I thought it was going to be one of those that throw you for a loop.
One of the old curveball, knuckleball situations.
And at the end of the day, what's the difference between Playboi Carti and Panda Bear? You know.
Yeah.
All right, your number 1 song is "Casimir Pulaski Day" by Sufjan Stevens. Great song. Makes me super not sad because I don't get sad and I'm not sad.
See you smiling.
Yeah.
Respectable amount of minutes listened here.
This is a real music fan right here.
This is someone who likes and appreciates and listens to music. Bless your family.
Well, thank you guys so much for sending us your Spotify raps. Please get down in the comments. Let us know your top artists, your top songs. Maybe make some friends down there. Be like, oh, that was my favorite artist too of this year.
We should get married.
Music is about bonding.
Yes.
Music community is about bonding, and that's what this channel is about. So once again, thank you all for being a part of it. Also, we have a Spotify playlist linked in the description with a bunch of our favorite songs from the underground from this year, some underappreciated songs. It's called the Hive Mind Hot Underground playlist. We add songs from our streams and songs we like in the underground, so please go follow that. There's a link down there. Appreciate you guys. Also, make sure you like the video, subscribe, all the stuff I said at the beginning. And Diggy, would you like to leave our wonderful music listeners with some advice to leave or live their lives by?
A barking dog seldom bites.
All right, this has been Hi My TV. We love you, we appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next video.
Why so serious?
Rosetta Stone for accents. for when you want to be French Montana. These MFs need Rosetta Stone for that money talk. Don't talk to me unless it's about money. Or Ink Master, or sports, or music, or food, restaurants.
Parties.
Yeah, parties is cool.
Yeah,
I said movies, right?
All right, say it again.
Movies again. Curb Your Enthusiasm. If
Yeah,
you want
that's
to
a
talk
great
about,
movie.
you want to talk about like the most recent episodes. There's a lot of stuff actually I'll talk about.
Politics.
Politics is cool.
I
Yeah.
love talking politics because I don't get pissed. I don't really like involve my personal emotions. I'm just there for the conversation.
Yeah, but if you had your third eye open, you would know that talking about politics is that money talk.
You're
Just kind of wake up a little bit.
all right. Cool.